Original Biosun Hopi Air Candles, the art of gentle healing. The magic of fire has fascinated people from the very beginning of time, and control of this element gave light and warmth. Ear candles evoke a similar fascination and have been used by many cultures as an effective natural therapy since ancient times. Historical roots can be found among the peoples of the Siberian prairies, Asia, and the native North and South American Indians. The Hopi, the oldest Pueblo people with great medical knowledge and a high degree of spirituality, provided this knowledge to Europe with the professional involvement of Biosun. Since 1985, we have been researching the use of ear candles and have established their popularity. Martin Gashwesioma, the traditional legendary Hopi elder and guardian of the secret stone tablets of the Fire Clan, personally led Udo Leshek, the founder of Biosun, to these ancient rock paintings in the Grand Canyon area in 1993. Martin Gashwesioma passed on his ancient wisdom to us, which, by the way, has never been put to paper, but passed on to selected people exclusively by word of mouth, in keeping with the shaman old tradition. Today, ear candles are an indispensable tool for many therapists. Naturopathic physicians and medical doctors who use naturopathic methods prefer the original Biosun ear candles. Biosun ear candles are regularly tested by independent institutes. They are certified medical products according to EC Guidelines 9342 EEC for medical products and the German Medical Product Law. The therapeutic results are optimized by the high quality of the premium tested ingredients, quality controlled cotton textiles, high purity beeswaxes and honey extracts, selected American Indian herbs such as sage, St. John's wort, and chamomile, as well as 100% natural essential oils. Of course, good products are often copied, but there is only one original. When purchasing ear candles, always make sure they contain no harmful paraffin, are made only of tested high-quality components, and bear the CE symbol as well as a batch number. How can we explain the effects of this fascinating traditional method? From a scientific point of view, there is a threefold physical effect. The ear candle causes a slight vacuum effect in the ear, the so-called chimney effect. The motion of the flame causes a vibration of the column of air within the ear candle, which vibration is transferred to the eardrum. This eardrum massage leads to a decompression and has a regulating effect on pressure in the ears, the forehead, and the paranasal sinuses. Then there is the warmth, the heat energy which intensifies pleasantly. On the whole, the ear candle acts upon the eardrum, the middle ear, the eustachian tube, and in turn the entire system of sinuses in the head. Patients characterize the effect as soothing and say it eases pressure and pain, mainly in the ear and head area. Nasal breathing is spontaneously freed up, and pressures are balanced out, even if the nose has been congested. The ear candles also have a pleasant, relaxing, and emotionally centering effect on patients. The warmth stimulates blood circulation, intensifies the activity of the immune system, and lymphatic circulation. Important energy points and reflex zones are stimulated. The herbs used in American Indian tradition, sage, chamomile, and St. John's wort, have a cleansing, disinfectant, and stimulating effect. In esoteric terms, the cleansing fire draws off negative vibrations of the energy fields and harmonizes the energy status as a whole. The special filter, developed as a result of successful research combined with years of experience in product and quality assurance, Make sure no liquid wax or excessive condensate, resulting from the burning of the ear candle, gets into the ear. The filter is made of environment-friendly PE and has the form of the American Indian Mother Earth symbol. Proper therapeutic use of original Biosun Hopi ear candles in practice. Biosun Hopi ear candles must be used properly to ensure optimum therapeutic results. Provide quiet surroundings and a subdued atmosphere, and place a glass of water within reach for extinguishing the ear candle before beginning the treatment. Begin by checking both ears for any injuries or disease. Both ears are always treated, one after another. The patient should be lying on one side comfortably. The ear candle is then held upright and placed against the opening of the ear canal with a slight rotating motion and gentle pressure. It is seated properly if no smoke escapes and the patient is able to hear the pleasant crackle and rushing sound of the flame. The therapist should be seated comfortably because an ear candle takes about 10 to 12 minutes to burn down. During the therapy, your patient will relax more and more. You can see this in his or her deeper breathing. Any nervous fluttering of the eyelids will be reduced, and some patients even fall asleep. The intensive relaxant effect of the ear candle, along with your presence, give your patient a sense of protection and security. While the ear candle is burning down, cold ash forms in the burnt part, which remains attached to the ear candle if there is no draft in the room and may droop to one side after a while. A red-lined marking ring is located in the lower third of the ear candle. Its purpose is to show you when the ear candle should be removed from the ear. We recommend doing so when the flame has reached a point about 1 centimeter above this mark. Remove the ear candle from the patient's ear and extinguish it in the glass of water. Now the patient turns over to the other side and the treatment is repeated in the same way on the other ear. Following this second treatment, the patient should rest for 10 to 15 minutes if possible. Treatment is then concluded. After the patient sits up, please check both ears for residual condensate. If you find a thin film of condensate, you can remove it with a cloth. To intensify the therapy as described above, massage both ears with crème électrique. This specially developed cell energy cream supports activation of the energy points on the ear. At the same time, stroke along the lymph vessels in the neck to encourage lymph drainage. Ask your patient how he or she feels during the treatment. Ear candles are one of the few therapeutic agents that generate a feeling of trust and nearness to your patients, a particularly important aspect nowadays. Biosun ear candles can be used in many different applications. They are medically indicated for frontal and paranasal sinus irritations, colds, sinusitis and rhinitis, lymph blockage in the neck, earaches, including those caused by wind, headaches, and migraine. It is also indicated for hyperactivity in children, stress symptoms, anxiety, and sleep disturbances, and to break up energy blockages. As an American Indian relaxation ceremony with a pleasant calming effect, Biosun ear candles are used to get away from it all and relax. They are also employed to revitalize the hearing process in cases of acute and age-related hearing difficulties. They are frequently used to restore the pressure balance following airline flights, the effects of wind, and scuba diving. Ear candles are contraindicated in cases of eardrum perforation, tympanostomy tube implants, grommets, otitis externa and media, skin diseases of the ear or auditory canal, such as, for example, eczemas and fungal infections. Allergic reactions to the product components are known, although very rare. Patients occasionally describe an itching in the ear following use of ear candles. In some cases, the itching is a symptom of an allergic reaction. Frequently, however, it indicates merely that the patient has responded very well to the therapy. Itching can be relieved by suitable eardrops. Biosun is the only manufacturer to date to furnish scientific proof of the efficacy of its ear candles. In 2000, Dr. Rainer Heidel of the Scientific Service carried out an application observation survey. In 11 test centers with a total of 78 patients, very positive results in terms of efficacy and tolerance of Biosun ear candles in their typical areas of application were demonstrated. In a general evaluation of efficacy, 93% of testers and 90% of patients gave a rating of very good or good. Tolerance was rated by 91% of the testers and 90% of the patients as very good or good. You can review the entire study on the internet at biosun.com or ask us for a copy. We will be glad to provide further information whenever you need it. Find out about our selected program of exclusive products for health and well-being. Here is a music CD to go along with therapy using original Biosun Hopi ear candles. Dream your inner healing, a musical journey to inner space, intensely calming American Indian relaxation music. The energetic Cream Electrique remineralizes, vitalizes, regulates, and protects the skin with active mineral ions. Of course, you can obtain our products at favorable practitioners' prices. Please contact your local distributor. Biosun wishes you enjoyment and success.